Rick make the motherfucking slap, nigga.
You know Young Rick made this shit.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'ma always keep it real. I don't deal with a fake folk, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, and stay hunting about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
If I said I'ma do it, then I'ma do it. Want my stats, my facts, check out my movements, how I elevate through the fake love and the hate. Kept it a buck and people kept throwing me shade. Ain't no snake in my blood, ain't no bitch in my bones. My DNA, all thug, ain't no punk in Capone. Fuck what they own, I'm on my own level, got my own script. I don't follow no man, nigga, I'm on my own dick. I keep it G with everybody that I meet. I don't shake too many hands, most of these niggas yeah-yeahs. All about my fatty for family shit, I'm a bless. I got it poppin' so generations can aid. Fuck what they think about me, baby, I'ma go up. Pressure on this line, I'm pushing, I'm out at 01. I spit the truth, all facts, no lies. Been fly since LA High and it's still West Side, nigga.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'ma always keep it real. I don't deal with a fake folk, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, and stay hunting about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
If I ever said I love you, know I mean it. If I ever said fuck you, was fuck you when I still mean it. Chasing all these bags, a nigga been feeling gritty. I'm really eating, so I get back to the nitty. I don't smelling nobody facing this fuck ain't friends. I don't burn good bridges and I don't make no amends. It's from the heart, nigga. Every step I take, I go. I don't talk about my plans, my results gon' show that I've been all in, 10 toes down in the pain. It's high stakes, I'm winning, can't tell me I ain't. Big business, confident decisions, give a fuck what anybody think about the way I'm living. I keep my eyes open, looking for the money, the snakes, the backstabbing snitches and fake plans. I'm navigating this something that's real major at the end of this road. All I see is this real paper.
Welcome. If it's love or hate, I'ma always keep it real. I don't deal with a fake folk, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, and stay hunting about it.
What up?
Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
Ain't none of this luck now. Honey with my niggas solid, I never front on. If I don't trust them, I don't fuck with them. Check a pussy nigga on the spot like what's up with it. Nigga all been it, so I try to let some people in it. They made some change dip, and I ain't seen them since. I ain't never ran a skit and got caught. When the feds hit my spot, drop names, I ain't talking. I'd rather stand alone, rather be my own man. Last time I checked, I was running my own program. I'm used to hating people in they fake ways. Figure right around them, clown them, show them I stay paid. Only man I'm ever waiting on is me for this work. I'm charging by the bundle of flat. Every summer, I hit another level. Won't be happy till I'm blowing 7 digits on the bezel like it ain't shit.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'ma always keep it real. I don't deal with a fake folk, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, stay hunting about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
It takes going all in. It takes going all in. What up? Welcome back to Real Blunt, the show where we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity. I'm 50 Capone.
I'm J Pooh.
Hey.
Good morning, Grand Rising. Happy motherfucking Saturday.
And all that good shit. You know it. Fuck with us, we fuck with you. Thanks for tapping in, tuning in, staying glued in. Another great weekend. Apologies for the tardiness.
Definitely me. I wasn't feeling good.
Oh my word. My daughter in there being violent, hitting her brothers. Like, come on, calm down, little girl. Chill the fuck out already. They be so
She ain't
active.
got no chill. She got 4 big brothers.
I know. She ain't got no chill.
Oh, hey, what's up, Damien? Good morning.
Damien in the building, Lamont in the building. What's up? Welcome for shots and all the love. Welcome in. thanks for coming in, fucking with us this Saturday. You know, we late, but you know,
I'm
wifey
feeling
pregnant.
okay now.
She feeling better. She ready to actually
kind of beyond.
Yeah. She's feeling up to it right now. I told her, I said, if you want to cancel the show today, Quincy in the motherfucking building, you know you get all the love, you get all the shit too.
My daughters, I should say, because it was both their asses.
Man.
Through the night this morning, they kind of had me fucked up. So I was definitely sick, and he's like, we can cancel it. I was like, no, I don't feel like we need to cancel it, but this show can't be at the same time. I'm trying to get my life together over here.
Look, at 10 a.m., she was throwing up. She was doing all the whole shit. So I was like, look, if you're not feeling up to it. But she was like, no, we ain't got to cancel it. It's not going to be at the same time. I said, okay, no problem. Damien said, no problem, fam. You already know. It's much love, Lamont, Quincy, my peoples, man. Y'all always come through, fuck with us. I appreciate it too. Real shit. Shout out to y'all, man. Damien said, great to hear. Yeah, she doing a lot better now. I'm telling you though, this morning was She left the bed twice, went and got on a fucking couch.
10 a.m. with the stress, you know, the rest is nigga. When I say it wasn't happening this morning at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock was like,
man,
look, you gonna be doing the show by yourself if you started at 10 o'clock. They gonna hear me in the bathroom throwing up is what they gonna they're gonna be like, is that her? That's me.
Oh man, she was not fucking having it. It was not happening. But yo, we here. Thanks for tapping in, tuning in, staying glued in with us, you know, fucking with us like the real ones do. Make sure y'all hit them likes, them loves, all that good support shit. Share this out. Get everybody else tapping in this, you know, this great Saturday. We appreciate it. As far as me, I'm doing better, healing. My mobility is a little better, a lot better, I think. Still not doing what I used to do. You know, I'm taking my time. Hey, okay, Cuzzo, that was a reaction.
Yeah.
But you know, we actually I'm doing better. I made smash burgers last night, turkey smash burgers. Fire. Oh, they were fire. So my diet is going back to what it, you know, something similar to what it used to be. You feel me? Shitting like crazy. Is everything working like it's supposed to be working? I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little bit better. Damien says, sorry for breaking out on Facebook. I was dealing with fake friends. I'm doing much better. Hey, fuck that, man. It ain't no apologies needed on our platforms. You know this, bro.
I mean, it's your page. You can post what
it's your page. You can post what you want to post.
That's their problem with us, right? Is we can post what we want to post, but they keep acting like we can't.
Right. You know, last week they tried to say wifey was doing
I was inciting violence, you guys.
And shit. Like, hey, it's your page.
Hey,
you do it what you want to do.
Inciting violence. What the fuck? Not me, but they say it's me over here. Fuck y'all. This is how y'all know y'all don't pay attention. I can be violent, but he's definitely more. He's definitely more the violent.
I'm pro-violent. Stop playing with me. It ain't no fronting in my shit. Macalot in the motherfucking building. Big shout out, big shots, big love. Jackie in the building. You get the love and the shots too. Yes, Cuzzo, I'm doing much better. Thank you. If y'all just tuning in, tapping in, make sure y'all following Real Blunt. Make sure y'all hit them likes, them loves, and share this out. You know, shout out to the Full Cup Podcast, Quincy, Talisha, Men's Mental Health Mondays. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 on the West. You know the rest. Real Blunt, you already know. Well, today it ain't 10 a.m. on the West. We here at 12-ish on the West. Don't stress.
Don't be hating. I wasn't 2 hours late. Like, I was definitely an hour late, though. I was on CP time today.
She feeling a lot better, so it's good, though. I'm feeling a lot better. So everything is going on an uptrend. We're uptrending. Let's say that. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Definitely fucking with us. Update. Damien said Lisa had her surgery on Wednesday. She was recovering great. And I was about to mention that. Big blessings to Lisa and the Page family and her healing. You guys send out prayers, send out love.
Really good recovery, because recovery That's the part that's no joke. People be thinking it's a surgery. Like, nah, it'd be the recovery.
It'd be the recovery after, like the surgery. What?
She needs some help. Okay, go ask
Amir.
Amir.
Her big brother's home for the weekend, so
They said, "Oh shit, I forgot."
Go Ask your big brother in there.
That nigga is here. Hey,
but
yeah.
The healing is very, very important. You feel me? So I know, Lisa, it's tough at times to have to deal with this stuff, but keep your head up, shorty, and keep praying and keep fighting because you're doing great. And big blessings and prayers to you. Real deal. Damien, keep supporting her, be there. Man, y'all done been through a lot. Our conversations, man, you done told you, brother, good. God bless. Teresa
That's
in
my
the
mom's
building.
friend, Teresa.
Welcome, Teresa. You get all the love.
Excuse me. My mom, Sancha.
Oh, hey. Happy to hear. We keeping you all in prayer here in Idaho. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do.
It's been rough.
It's been rough. And then with my wife over here being extra uber pregnant, like super duper pregnant, she said, thank you both. Yeah, tell her she's very welcome.
Welcome.
It's like kind of.
And rest as much as you can, Lisa. So, Damien, let her rest as much as possible. Sleep as much as possible. Lay it
down. I'm telling you, with this resting through healing, that is so important, man. I've been sleeping my hours is just crazy right now. I'll be sleep and like, man, I need to get up and do something. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep right now. And I'll just be out, man, just out, like incoherent, coherent at the same time, but just out completely. And it's good for the body. When you wake up, you feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get up, I feel a little bit better and better and better and better. So tell her definitely get that rest in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got little ones running around the house all crazy. So tell her to go in the other room and just sleep.
Will do. She just crashed out right now.
Nice. Again, shout out to the Full Cup Podcast for throwing that pajama jam. That was real dope. I can't stop thinking about it. It was a real much needed event. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the effort, the time y'all put in there. I'm glad y'all travels was safe to Cali and back home to Texas. Keep doing great shit,
hopefully
man. You
y'all
know
have some fun too while y'all, besides the pajama jam.
Yeah, I hope y'all got to visit all the family y'all wanted to and really just relax on y'all vacation. Sorry I missed the video shoot, my dude. Wifey dipped out with the kids. I was at the house, knocked out.
What's up, T?
You know what I'm saying? Talisha in the building. You know you get the love and all the whole shit.
He said thanks that we had help. That's what's up.
That's what's up. I'm glad we all did. Everybody did real shit.
I'm glad I got to bake something for T because that's something that I've been telling her that I'm gonna do.
She said, yes, we had a ball and I def got some sleep. Good. Got to relax and kick back, man. You know, I appreciate the effort y'all put in and the time and all that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? It's good that everybody was coming together and just kick it. It was everybody. That was a good time.
Thanks for making me buy pajamas, Q, since you were so like adamant about it, because these things are so fucking comfortable. Like, oh, I like these.
Oh my God. When she put these damn pajamas on,
I said,
look,
ooh.
she said, ooh, I like this.
I like my pajamas a lot.
Now, mind you, we got, he said pics came out dope. Yeah, they did. You know, I was in there super fly. You know,
You're welcome, T.
And that motherfucker super fly with drip there, little da.
Yes, it's so comfy. I said, ooh, I know what I'm wearing today. Look, the pajamas.
And
that's
she jumped in the pajamas. Today.
I
seen them hanging up. I said, oh, she putting that back on. She liking that. She feeling that.
I don't have to be like squished at all.
I need to get my hair rekid. Mm-hmm. This shit is crazy again. Magala said, who was second place? You were Q. I was first, so I don't know who was second. Magala, he says, at the pajama party. He said, so who was second place? You were Q. I don't know. I was first place. I thought that was unanimous. I thought the flyest motherfucking with the pajamas. I thought that was unanimous.
What you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. got it.
I was first place.
I didn't give a fuck about how I looked, to be honest, you guys.
You know what I'm saying? I was in there real fitted, real dapper, real drip, real light. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nicholas swear he was the flyest. He did swear he was the flyest. Oh, Mr. Playboy, right? He's the flyest. I was like, okay.
He said, "Nah, y'all was fighting for second and third." Hey, it was a sliding glass door. Look, that's the sliding glass door knocked y'all out of contention for first. Both of y'all hit it. Both of y'all hit the door. Like, I'm the only one that ain't like. That threw me up in first. Mac was in 10. He had an Easter Bunny, not Playboy.
Okay. We talking shit. Mr. Not even in the house. You weren't even there.
Hey man, look, you see a picture. Go back and look at the picture. You know what I'm saying? We all took a pic. You feel me? He said, I wasn't on camera. No, you weren't on camera. You weren't. Hey, it was funny shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, helping old man out in T-ball, whose team was best. Don't lie. Hey.
We thought we could fly through the door. This nigga
you thought you could just walk right through it. He said, I couldn't afford it.
Oh.
It's good. You know, because you in a whole other state, ain't you, Lamont? Ain't you like in Oregon or something like that? If I'm not mistaken. I
don't pretend to know things like that.
I think he is in another state. It might be somebody else I'm thinking about. But at any rate, it was a great time, and it was good to see everybody come out with their fits on. The one I think I really liked the best was
Lamont Stockton. He gonna laugh.
Oh, Lamont is Stockton? I didn't know. The one I think I liked the best though was the Thing 1 Thing 2.
Thing 1 Thing 2.
Thing 1. I know everybody saw Thing 1 Thing 2. Shout out to Thing 1 Thing 2. Thing 1 Thing 2 was fucking dope. I ain't gonna lie. I think that was a
best pajamas. Yeah.
Oh, he said that's fat ass Port City. That's out of
that's in Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He just waited too late.
While he was talking shit, about wait for the
Lamont, you get the. You waited too late.
And I'm hella pregnant. I don't go outside at nighttime. You feel me? Like, you was just bullshitting, Lamont, because I went all outside of my norm to make sure that I was there.
Yeah.
Like, so you could have been there. I don't want to hear it.
But real deal, thank y'all again for throwing the party, for having everybody come out and the whole shit. Hosting that was real big. I appreciate y'all and love y'all for that. I love y'all anyway because y'all family, but I really appreciate and love y'all for that whole effort and the whole thing. So shout out to Talisha full cop and the whole shit.
Absolutely, Talisha.
She said, I know y'all push social limits by coming laughing my ass off. Real deal.
Absolutely. Especially me. Him not so much. He's more of like he can do
I don't
stuff
mind.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't mind co-mingling so much.
I mind because some people but it was cool though. It still turned out cool. So I'm glad I went, right? But like some people, they don't know how to get in an environment and actually stay chill. So it was cool because everyone stayed chill. You know?
Right. Everybody was real chill.
Yeah.
I think everybody was tipsy as fuck too.
That shit was so funny. I was laughing at everybody.
Lamont said, hey, on the real, I thought he said I could pay when I get there. My phone broke and I couldn't send no money. Shit. Hey, shit happens. There will be another one. You feel me? There will be another one. So it's good. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. If you wasn't there, I wish you was.
Well, you missed out.
Memories.
Yeah.
Memories of things past. Nah. Lamont said, but I did wait till the last minute. There's a truth. Thank you for spitting the truth. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate. That's why we do these podcasts, and that's why I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we can actually sit around and tell the truth and not have a problem, except when we fucked up and saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I waited to the last minute. It is what it is. I was the flyest nigga in the video though. Oh, hey, and I didn't get to the video. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been the flyest nigga there, but you know, I gave y'all grace on that. I said I can't be the flyest nigga twice in a row.
It was good. How did we like the chicken and sausage gumbo? Since it was my first time trying gumbo.
I loved it.
I don't do gumbo because everyone does seafood. It was really good. I had told them too. I was like, no, it's good.
I'm used to gumbo, so I like gumbo. Heard?
It was good. I'm very specific in my taste buds too, so
right.
it was really good too.
Right. So when I watched her eat it. I was like, oh, she fucking with it. So big shout out to you.
I went and got more.
She went and got more. Senior moment. AirPod Pros are great for hearing aids. Oh my God.
Hella retarded. Hell no. Hell no what?
Hell no what, Quizzy? But he laughing his ass off at whatever it was. Oh, probably to Lamont paying at the door.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. They did say to get everything before. Yes, it was very good. And then it was really nice to meet the moms too. That was cool too.
Yeah.
Quincy, your mom hella funny. She said something about like that she be talking shit, right? And I was like, I met your son, right? I know who your son is. She was like, oh, okay. All right. So yeah, I know what's up.
Lamont said that's one of my favorite songs Q did, Fire, and I made even doper. Now it's gonna be a lot of ladies tune in because I was in it. Look, give him the he over there saying he gonna make it go up. This nigga being the flyest at the video shoot. Oh,
he said, hell no.
That nigga cracked up laughing at that.
Said, why you lying, bro?
Oh, that's funny shit.
Look. Y'all, you guys, that's what y'all do. Go back and forth.
It's okay. But let's go ahead and jump into the show and the topics and get to what we came to talk about, because we always come to talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, YV. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Take it off.
How are you guys feeling about this transgender stuff and how it's being like pushed on the children? Not even just what we see out there. I feel like it's starting to go into a bunch of children's
transgender.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
The forcefulness of it. Not that it's just there. You know what I'm saying?
Woo. Look, so my wife posted a post, right? And it said, like that children's book. Talisha, that's what the fuck I'm about to talk about.
I hope this is bullshit, and then I gotta go look it up. My ass, fuck. It's not.
My peoples, they got children books talking about in my daddy's belly or some shit like that. And it's two men, cartoon characters on the front of this bitch. And it's a children's book. Lamont said, only thing I didn't match was my hat because I had a Stockton hat on, had the rep. I like my pussy old fashioned from actual women. Yo, you get the shots that you making it's real. The shit's funny, but you busted that gay. Yeah, it's real deal. So you get all of it, man. That's real shit. I like my pussy old fashioned. From
I agree with you.
Actual woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense to me to try and push that off on kids. Okay, when you become an adult, you want to make a decision to transition your life and your sex to some other shit. That's on you. You're a full-grown adult. But you writing children's books to tell children that it's okay. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a.
How do y'all feel about that shit?
How do y'all feel about it? I think it's fucking ridiculous. I think it's fucking ridiculous, personally. If that was curriculum.
I looked it up. You can buy it on Amazon right now, bro.
Yeah, that shit popped back up
I
in my motherfucking.
I really actually looked it up because I was like, I hope this is bullshit. Because you know how some things, when we see it, like it's actual bullshit. Someone like made the AI picture and all the stuff. I looked it up. That's the actual book that
On Amazon. I
can
saw that
buy.
motherfucker pop back up on my Amazon list. And that motherfucker was real. I said, no, this shit. I said, what? It popped up on my, and like, you know how Amazon say, look at this again, like it'll send you a notification. That shit popped back up as a notification. Like, that shit ain't fake. That shit real in the motherfucker. Like, hold the fuck up. Who is out here publishing this shit? Who thinks it's okay to publish this shit? It's crazy. Talisha said, I think elementary school is too early to implement sexuality in school. Just teach them about their body health class and leave the rest up to their families at home, right? Man. Come on, Talisha.
Ain't nobody trying to teach their kids nothing. That's why the schools are doing it. Shaking my damn head.
Yeah, exactly. Shaking my damn head. My damn head. Real sword fighters, huh? Shaking. Yeah, man. Like, but it had the motherfucking belly.
It had a belly
on the dude. Like that shit's real. Like
men could truly.
I honestly,
children, like that's a thing or something. Like
men are incubating children now.
Yeah, we're about to make this a thing now. Like,
and we're going to teach our children.
Wait. You want kids to read this?
Look, whatever y'all want to do in that community, in that with y'all selves as adults, is on y'all. But leave the babies the fuck alone. Stop trying to make curriculum and toys and all that other shit for children. Leave that shit alone. Let the parents dictate and influence their children and allow the child to grow up and make their own decisions. I think to put this shit right in their face and just keep it there is a form of brainwashing. Like you conditioning a child's mind to be like, yo, I can get rid of this, or I can add that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I don't feel like what I was born at. Like, okay. So then if you teach them certain stuff, it's like showing them another option. Like, y'all can just be something else. And it's like, nigga, that one specific book said 4+ as far as like the readers. So y'all starting at 4, trying to be like, this is the material that I want you to read. And like
4 years and up, they trying to put that book in the hands of children.
I cannot see myself handing that to a seer.
Hell no.
Talk about this is what we reading
what
today,
type of
guys.
parent
like,
hands that to their child?
Read this. What?
I think a transgender parent.
I think a transgender parent wants to help someone understand, right?
Right. Lamar says, I know that none of my sons come to me and say he's going to change to a woman. He can never step foot in my house or come around me. Hey, I think I'm with you on that, bro. It's certain things that I forgive my children for, but mutilating your body and going against what you were created as, that's a slap in the face of nature. That's a slap in the face of God. That's a slap in the face of your parents, like who's been raising you and trying to get you to accept you and understand you. Like if they've been truly parents, you know what I'm saying? That's a slap in the face of a lot of shit. And I think it's disrespectful to yourself to not embrace yourself as you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
That's where I posted a picture about this on TPC. Wow, books like that for kids. They want to stop critical race theory. Oh, shoot. A transgender man means that they used to be a woman in order to have a womb.
Right.
It just looks crazy because now they look like a man.
Right.
I understand that. What I'm saying is they say men, no matter what, they can show the belly and they still say men. Like they say men, like that's possible. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's possible
for a man to carry a child.
They're not explaining that this woman is now fronting like a man. This bitch play Halloween all year round.
This nigga. I never looked at it like that. You're so stupid. Oh my God.
This motherfucker play Halloween all year, goddamn. Look, now, again, no disrespect to none of them, but this is my opinions. You feel me? I'm not trying to bash nobody or none of that, but it's a fucked up thing to do to a child to, okay, you gonna throw this book in their face. What's in the book? Does a book explain the fact that, oh, this woman she's still has all the parts of a woman, can carry a baby, but she looks and acts like a man. You feel me? Like that don't even make sense to me. Like, why you want to teach a child that shit? Come on, people. We got to do better by our children. If you're a parent, even if Halloween or Comic-Con, like, but then you got to think about the mentality of those individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna put, as a child, you put this book in their hands.
I feel like it's to breed confusion because it still would go with their agenda, right?
Right.
Like what I see is they don't care for people to have big families anymore, or families in general, right? They're not promoting families. They're promoting fur babies.
Right.
They're not really doing families and people togetherness and actually having any type of big family, right?
Right. Hell no. They don't want that.
They don't want no big family. So
I know they can't stand my black ass 8 babies deep. They like, this motherfucker, if we don't do something with his ass, this motherfucker gonna have another baby. We in trouble.
But they don't promote it, right? So they've been doing pretty much anything to go against it. So they started out with like the homosexuality and things of that nature as far as like promoting it, because it's always been around.
It still hurts to call.
It's always been around, but like they started to promote it, like to actually show children, because when they're smaller like that, right? Then they say, you know, you're lesbian or gay right from the jump, right? And you never have relations with the opposite sex. That cuts down how many kids, the possibility of having any children, right? Like
there will be no families.
There would be none, right? So I feel like they're forcing it to the children so that they can make these decisions at a faster rate, right? To where they're never ever gonna have that possibility of having children. Like they keep going down these different avenues to make many people not have children, or have as least amount as possible. Like at least one maybe,
child,
like
2 children. You know,
we're not saying it's illegal, but you know, we're gonna try to like force different ways.
Force a dynamic to where families are reduced in number and size
every single year. Yeah.
That way they could cut down the population. They can control the population better. And
so they think.
Yeah, so they think. And at that rate, the population doesn't last long.
Much love. Thanks for sharing my jokes.
You know it. You know it. Talisa said, I'm never cutting my kids off over sexuality, no matter if I disagree. Not over sexuality. I don't think it's, for me, it's not the sexuality, it's you mutilating your body.
I didn't see any stars. You
said what?
7 cent stars. Nothing popped up anywhere.
No, I can't see the stars, but thank you. Good looking out. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, y'all can send stars all day if you want to. We definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But I do get notices after, like the last time you sent it, it didn't show that you did, but it sent me a notice saying that we got that you sent stars. Like I think they just hating. They don't want people to see that, you know, you motherfuckers is fucking with us and sending stars.
Off my kids.
You feel me?
I would cut them off fast.
But you know, people are different.
But I won't promote it either. But I'm not going to hate my kid or shun them away. I feel it.
I could dig that. You know, everybody to each their own.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I think the point where my child start cutting on their body and doing this and that and the third, look, I'm sorry, I've known you my whole life, and now I don't want to get to know you again. I don't want to know who the fuck you trying to whatever. I didn't raise that person. So you go live your life happily, enjoy it. I ain't gonna hate on you or none of that, but I don't think I can condone that. Like, if you want to be gay or you want to be lesbian or bisexual or whatever, that's one thing. But now you want to go start changing your sex and cutting yourself up and doing this and that, yada, like that. You lost me right there. That's where I think you lose me at. Real shit. I don't think I could condone that or fuck with that. But anything short of that, I think we good. You know what I'm saying? This is the world we live in. But I cannot condone all that extra. That's just extra to me. I'm sorry, that's my own opinion, but that's extra as fuck. It's almost like you despise
yourself.
Right, who you were born to be. Like, you were born this way and you despise it. That's how I don't know. I don't know. But y'all let us know. You know what I'm saying? Give us y'all thoughts on this shit. Keep feeding it to us, because we try to make sense of the world we live in. And in my opinion, some things just will never make sense.
It ain't never gonna make sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't try and rationalize every damn thing. I think we go fucking stir crazy. And trying to rationalize mutilation, like, I think self-mutilation is classified as some type of disorder. You feel me? Damien said, love and accept, of course. It is a taboo thing in a lot of families. Everyone copes differently, but it is a form of self-hate. And that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't ever teach my children self-hate or to hate themselves or despise themselves or nothing. I teach them to love themselves. So if they develop that, then I'd be questioning where the fuck that came from. Huh? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
That spirit in them, and I don't want the spirit around me.
Come on, that energy, that mentality, that whole. I just don't.
I've never enjoyed confusion.
Right.
Just the energy of confusion always kind of sets me off. Like, you've seen it, right? Over the years, like, I can tell when someone else has some confused energy about them, and I'll be like, I need you to figure that out, because I feel it. Now I'm feeling some type of way.
About even being around you.
And honestly, because they can't figure out their own feelings about whatever, right? So whatever that thing is, I'm gonna need you to go figure it out over there, though.
Right.
Like, over there. Because I could love that motherfucker. You're not about to have me feeling your confusion, though. Like, and I feel like that is a huge thing. Like, that breeds a lot of confusion. Like, to say I am a woman and I no longer want to be a woman. Like, there's something inside of you that you're trying to figure out, and the same vice versa, right? When the men want to be a woman as well, like, there's something going on in there that for whatever reason you feel that way, right? Like, that you got to figure that shit out.
Right.
And I would never understand, because I'm a woman. I've always wanted to be a woman. I've never ever in my life, like,
I never wanted to be a girl. I never wanted to be. I don't want to be a woman. I love women, not so much that I want to be one. Damien said shirts versus blouses. Like, oh my God. Don't pull up in no blouse. Yeah, keep that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not against gays, lesbians. I'm not against any of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I said the initial question, how do you feel about it just being put in front of the children?
The children. Right. That's my issue. I don't give a fuck if a grown-ass motherfucker want to go cut themselves up, this, that, and the third, and they want to be whoever. As long as you a good fucking person. Keep being a good person. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an evil piece of shit. Good people are good people, and I think that don't really matter how you look. That don't come with a certain look, you know what I'm saying? Although bad motherfuckers, you know, they can easily disguise with the good. People fake the phone.
Talisha, you know hella funny, because they definitely say that about bisexual people as well.
Quincy said, decisions that someone makes with their own body and life could never force me to cut them off. If not my space, it's not my space to judge you. And it's not a judge, I don't think, from my point. I'm not judging nobody, but I get what you're saying. I am the B in the LGB, whoa, that the acronym community, so I cannot judge the others in the alphabet. That's hypocritical. People say the same about gays, lesbians, and bi people. They say we are confused and shame us.
Yeah.
And I don't think that. I think the mutilization.
With trans people, they're not confused. We are confused because we can't relate.
Okay. Okay.
I'm against the surgery on minors that have to be mad into adulthood.
Right.
I don't hate
no gays. Just keep your tootie and booty ass over there. That ain't judging. That ain't judging. Nah. So he said, all of them will tell you it's been since a child they felt that way, but just couldn't say it. And I know I hear that from a lot of them too. I really do. But to put it in front of the children in such a manner as to making it a book, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad it's not curriculum.
They have put it in front of children, and I've watched the trans community grow.
Right.
So I've watched the, what'd you say, acronym community. That's great, right? Because they're adding more letters to it.
I'm not gonna sit up here and front like I know all the letters. My wife is bi. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know the letters because I clearly don't relate to all that shit. Like
she relates to bi.
I can't even relate to poly, you guys, because the way the term is used in such a wide spectrum.
Let her explain
whoa. I'm gonna need you to pump the brakes. I'm right here, bisexual, so they want to do these labels and stuff, right?
Right.
All that extra shit, not me. I'm bisexual. That means, and not pansexual, because a lot of people like to be like, oh, bisexual, pansexual, same thing. I like men and I like women. I don't like whatever the fuck they're trying to say now is a thing. I like real things. Like it needs to be a real woman and a real man. Like
from birth, like acknowledged, accepting, and the whole shit. Like they are full in their man and their womanness. Like,
can the man impregnate and can the woman get pregnant? That's what I need to know, because
those are real.
That's what I think I like.
He said, how can I hate what anybody does? And I like women who like women.
Who doesn't?
I'm saying
that we're great.
I ain't got I don't have a reason to hate on them. But what I'm not going to accept is putting this shit in front of the kids and putting it on the kids like that.
That's why you with it. You don't have a problem with gay shit. Huh?
Wait, with what? Ain't nobody with
what?
What are you talking about?
I don't understand your comment, Lamont.
Because what we said was how y'all feel about the books and the information curriculum, like the advertisement of the trans to young to children.
Oh my God! No, you're not. No, Damien, you're not the only one with the problem.
Oh man, that is such a bullshit comparison. He said, am I the only one who has a problem with this community comparing their struggles to civil rights? No.
I think it's crazy.
No. Because these motherfuckers ain't been mutilated again. Well, they self-mutilating if they go into trans, you know what I'm saying, and changing their sex and all that. But they haven't been ears cut off, toes cut off, peanut, involuntarily hung, lynched, skinned, burned, fucking towns, cities, and all that whole shit destroyed. They haven't been through any of that. So how can you compare your movement to the civil rights movement? It don't even fucking make sense. Like the civil rights movement is based off of all the wrong shit that was done to black people as the years progressed through this fucking the building of this nation, the establishment of this motherfucker. Y'all movement ain't jump off back then. Y'all movement didn't start back then. Y'all wasn't even thought of back then. Stop playing, man. That's some bullshit. If you fucking ask me, straight fucking bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. Talisha said, however, I don't agree on surgery before 18. I think it should be for adults. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Adults. It shouldn't be allowed. Talisha said, yeah, I was being funny, LOL. It shouldn't be allowed in the kids' face.
On the Black struggles. I feel like a lot of
a lot of movements piggyback on Black struggles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like they can compare, I guess, right?
It's so that they want to overshadow it. You know what I'm saying? When it was back in the day, the Black family was stepping together. You know what I'm saying? Through the movements, they were marching together, they were stepping together, and then they had the women's, you know what I'm saying, movement and women's rights that overshadowed, because now instead of just the white or other women, the Black women were included in this movement as well, which then overshadowed the togetherness Black movement as a a Black family, a Black culture, a Black unit. Now the women were stepping with other cultured women in this women rights movement, which, you know what I'm saying, is cool. I don't have a problem with women's rights at all, but there's always a movement attached to the Black movement that tries to come in and supersede or overshadow
tries to sweep it under the rug.
Exactly. So that we don't get the traction that we need as a community.
Yeah.
She said, yes, I think they're right in the civil rights movement for sure. And I think that's bullshit. Stop it. Stop it. Exactly. It's an insult to injury by lumping all this shit together, like you just said, right? Because it wasn't.
And you know they don't give a fuck. They down to look at insult to injury. They need it. They're like, kick a nigga right down.
It's not a fucking comparison to be made.
Then they swear it is.
I'm sorry.
Every time too, though, like they really.
All right, look. To the alphabet community, ain't no shade thrown to y'all. But until y'all have gone through the shit that the Black race has gone through, then you have a claim to tie into the civil rights movement. Until then, cut the bullshit out. Y'all got a case, but it ain't the same case. You feel me? Y'all want to call a Black man a nigga, no issue. Call one of them community persons a fag, it's a hate crime. Right. Exactly.
Oh my God.
It's a fucking hate crime to call a faggot or a dyke or whatever. It's a hate crime. I'm not calling nobody that. I'm just saying it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, like it's a hate crime. No, it ain't. That's what the fuck they are.
You're like, I grew up in this time and this is the word that
this is the word we fucking use.
And we didn't even think about it.
This is where it came. Hey, I don't know where the word came from.
Right. Talk to the person.
It probably came
who
from
made the word.
It probably came from them. Shit. It probably means something to them. I don't know. But you know, acronyms. It's probably an acronym, faggot. For something along the line. I don't know.
Thought about it.
I've never thought about it. But all I know is that was a term that I was raised to use to identify that type of individual. Or dyke, lesbian, or whatever term fit that individual. Because they actually had a look. You know what I'm saying? You knew a butch chick when you seen a butch chick, like she had that look. It ain't on me. I ain't make up these terms. I ain't dress these motherfuckers. I ain't do. Stop playing. But I don't mind that. I don't mind if you want to be who you're gonna be. Just don't. I don't think the throwing it in children's faces and allowing children to cut themselves up and mutilate themselves and do all that shit. No. After 18, they're adult. They go do what the fuck they want to do. But before then, I think we should allow them to actually just grow up and be fucking kids. Damien said, what grinds my gears is the protection given to them over real racism. Yeah, because they allow racism to exist on many different levels to the microaggressions. You feel me? And it all, if unchecked, just continues. until we say something about it, until we stop it, until we make sure
Thank you.
that, yeah, because I just seen that rocket. Until we make sure that it's being brought up, then they still try to sweep it under the rug when you bring it up. You know what I'm saying? So that grind my gears too, this whole system do, but we got to stop with the children. We got to leave the children the fuck alone.
Allow them to grow and start to really form their own opinions and learn themselves and love themselves before they really start making certain decisions.
Right.
I think that how the world and society is today, they want to force too much, we'll say unfiltered knowledge to children, where it's like some of it needs to be filtered. It doesn't need to go to a child. They need it by age range, right?
Right,
you know how
right. Age appropriate shit.
Age appropriate things so that they can make age appropriate decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we calm down? Like, y'all trying to force them, and that's why they be like, oh, they so grown, and they like 10 years old. 10 years old, nigga.
Well, you just gave them all the information they shouldn't have.
That they should not have, and they have all these decisions that they feel like they need to now make because they have this information
that they should have.
Not real good, solid information where you can make a good standing decision. Like, I plan on making this decision and it affects my whole life.
Right.
How the fuck are you making a decision that affects your whole life and you don't have real knowledge to stand on or to back you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of making decisions off of 2 comments or some stupid shit. Like, you know, somebody said this and now.
And you want to set your kids up for failure like that. Like, cut it out, man. We got to be real with our kids, but we got to let our kids grow up and be kids, actually.
Let them be kids for a minute. Because that's all you got is a hot second to be a child, and then you're about to have to be an adult. So learn the shit you need to learn as a child before you start growing into adolescence and adulthood.
Right. When you grow up, when you let the natural progression, and see, this is what is being undone is a natural progression of life.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a child and you grow up and you just grow up, we'll say uninfluenced in a certain fashion, you grow up to be who you're going to be. Whether you like girls, boys, or whatever the fuck it is, it innately happens. It naturally fucking happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I feel like making these books and toys and all that shit is guiding them down a certain path instead of allowing them to truly just develop on a path. You know what I'm saying? Into their path. You're putting them on a track. You feel me? And saying, here, I'm going to give you this type of toy, this type of book to read. I'm going to feed your head with this type of information, which is going to persuade, it's going to persuade them to start thinking a certain type of direction. You feel me? Come on. Damien said, we do it with tattoos, dating, and phones. For us, it was beepers and Jerry curls. They were all considered age-appropriate materials. We shouldn't be force-fed a lifestyle. Exactly.
We should have, we should know the options. I feel like but age appropriately. Like, a lot of people only want, okay, so like, say if you're religious, you're trying to force your children into a certain type of lifestyle.
Right.
No matter if you see it as a forceful thing, this is what you choose for your life and it works for you. Don't get me wrong. It works for you. That may not work for your child. So if you're saying this is the option that you have, right? Like, this is it, then they're going to go, I don't know about that, right? So like, teach them.
That's wrong. Go ahead.
The options, like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many options out there, but you want to still make sure that it's age appropriate.
Right.
And that they understand that though this works for me, it may not work for you. And I don't think people parent like that. Like, no. I feel like that's how I'm so different sometimes, because I'm like, there's options. Like, so I don't think that you have, like, marriage, right? Don't think y'all have to be married because you see your mom and dad married. Like, that may not work for you. Like that. So options, like the different options as far as all aspects of life, there's always different options. Careers, right? There's different, like, I want you to do this. Like, nigga, what?
Well, I think it's like okay, so hypothetical. It may be a real situation somewhere, but I don't know. I'm throwing a hypothetical out there. It's a gay couple, okay, or dual sex couple, man, woman, woman. It don't even matter. From birth, their child is either a male or a female, but they decide to buy that child opposite sex everything. I.e., it's a boy, but they buy him
all girl shit.
All girl shit. It's a girl, but they buy her all boy shit. That's a conscious decision by the parent, but that's also, I think, a form of fashioning the child into a certain lifestyle or direction they probably want to, I don't know, subconsciously putting off on their child, or if it's just personal preference that they like to buy girl shit, so they just buying hella girl shit, or if they wanted their baby to be a girl instead of a boy, and they put, like, what is it? I don't know. I think as parents we can't do that. Like, if you want to figure it out, just buy unisex shit that can be boy or girl. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, just let your child develop. And if you want to see what your child gonna be, or you want to, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Me as a parent, I got boys, I got girls. I buy them sex appropriate shit. You know what I'm saying? But if my daughter wants a toy truck, I'm gonna buy her a fucking toy truck. I'm not gonna buy. I think that's unisex shit. Like, I don't think that's just for little boys. You know what I'm saying?
If she want to shoot a nigga up,
if she want Nerf guns, she gonna get Nerf guns. But
she be mad if the boys got guns and she ain't got no gun.
Right. Now, my sons, they'll go in there and play with her kitchen shit and this, that, and the third. I don't think that's a problem. But I'm not gonna go buy my sons hella dolls and pink this and that.
They literally know which toys are boy toys and which toys are girl toys. If they choose to play with each other's shit, then we're like,
that's just
okay,
what the fuck they play
but
with.
Like, they know girl stuff and boy stuff. Like, they definitely know the difference.
Talisha said, I agree. However, we've also seen kids have two moms or two dads, but still grow up straight. But I feel different about kids and sexuality because of who I am. And I dig that. And yeah, I've seen that too. You know, people that had same-sex parents and they come out straight. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the parenting, allowing the child.
The majority of it is the parenting.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have, that's the thing about options. They're going, just because this works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Like, that's still letting them know that you don't have to follow in my footsteps, so to speak, to be correct as my child. Maybe that's the best way to say that, because usually people make the kids feel some type of way when they're not following in their footsteps in the way that they want them to follow in their footsteps. And we got to learn how not to do that. Our kids are not us. They're not going to follow exactly in our footsteps. We were supposed to fucking make a path. That don't mean make us walk literally in the footsteps that you see. Like, that's not what that means.
So you said if they feel like they are the opposite sex since a child, there's nothing you can do about it except tell them wait until 18. With the surgery shit, yeah, there's nothing. I mean, if that's what they're gonna do, that's what they're gonna do. But as far as like their sexuality, that's just gonna develop naturally. I think. I don't think it's okay to try and force your child or coerce your child's sexuality to fit your community, lifestyle, agenda, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? If you got a little boy, let him be a little boy or figure it. But if you only give them the ideas and notions of homosexuality, that's all they're going to grow up with. You feel me? That is not, I don't think that's fair. I don't think anybody that's really like in that community, I don't think a lot of them have been done like that. Some people probably had horrible situations that forced their sexuality or, pattern their sexuality and wants and desires. but I think a lot of the community was able to develop how they develop naturally. You know what I'm saying? And just become who they are. You feel me? I don't think they were coerced into being a certain sexuality or preferring a certain sexuality over another. You feel me? But with the creation of books and toys and you know, it being pushed off and thrown into the kids' faces, and cartoons are depicting certain things, this, that, and the third. You got to be careful what your kids watch.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially on fucking YouTube. You feel me? And because there's a lot of shit out there that will have your kids watching some other shit that they probably shouldn't be watching. So it's like to put that just off in the kid's face like that, I think that kind of is pushing them in a certain direction where we already know this agenda in this fucking world. You feel me? Damien said, okay, what would you do if your child was born with both sexual parts? It's a medical reality that is rare, but it happens. What would you do? Shit. Just I know it's a hermaphrodite. But shit, it ain't nothing you can do but handle it. Shit. You gotta have, I mean, that's,
I don't want them to be taught about trans at school. I don't want them to be taught about that stuff.
no. Just like in heterosexual teachings, there's still limits for children under a certain age.
Right.
Right. I don't think it should be taught to children and promoted like that. I don't have a problem with anyone's lifestyle. Not me either. I just have a problem with brainwashing. I have a problem with fashioning. You know what I'm saying? If you fashioning your child to be X, Y, and Z.
I'm trying to think of the fucking word.
What's that?
Man.
For what?
To like for kids, how they would I can't think of it.
I know, but I was trying to explain the meaning of it.
Like, it still goes along with the fashion.
Oh.
Like to, I don't know.
Pattern
I don't
them.
know.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. But to pattern them, you know, basically to go into a certain lifestyle dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I think that's not, allow them to grow up. I've never told my children, you gotta have kids, you gotta be married, you gotta be straight, you gotta be I've never told my kids that. I've always told them, be who you're gonna be, love you, like I accept you for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I love you regardless of who the fuck you are, and yada yada yada, and just grow up and be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the world we live in is a very diverse one. It's very fucking diverse. You know what I'm saying? And who our children are going to grow up to be is going to be a representation of your teachings and everything that you've instilled into your children. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take the time to instill in them a belief in themselves, a belief in who they are and their preordained destiny and who they are and all of that, they're going to grow up with wild ideas and believe in just about any damn thing out there. And it's probably going to go along with the agenda that's set against this, one, our community, and two, this world, this Black community, and two, this world. You feel me? Because any agenda set against the Black community ultimately is against the world as well, bottom line. But if you don't teach your kids to love themselves, to appreciate who they are, to accept who they are, to all of the whole shit, I think you just leave the door open for outside manipulation, influence, and all the whole shit to pattern them instead of you doing so. You know what I mean? But allow your child the space to grow up and be who they gonna be. You know what I mean? Again, if my child wanted to be X, Y, you know, like this, that, or the third, that's on them. I draw the line at cutting on themselves. Starting to do this, that, and like, that's where I draw the fucking line. I'm sorry, child. Well, any of my children listening, understand. The minute you start mutilating your body, we got problems. We got problems. I'm gonna tell you right now. Think it's a joke or not, but we got fucking problems. Damien said the situation would confuse any couple. We are talking about surgery. I just wanted to throw in a different perspective. So they said, right, self-love is self-esteem. Quincy said, the thing is people try and pick which sin is greater. And morals and values a foundation. Exactly. Like all of that. All of that right there. All of it. Damn it. You have to teach your children.
The innocence of kids is very important. That's really that right there, Damien, is it.
And like, that's what they keep trying to destroy.
They try to destroy it, and
it's the innocence of our children. I'm watching
it happen in so many different ways now. Like being in my 30s, I've watched it happen in different ways at this point in my life, and I'm just like, they're trying to get to the kids because
I got to give you that.
You get on my nerves.
That was it.
Said, fuck these kids. Get on my nerves.
You know, hey, fuck these kids, but you already know it ain't fuck these kids. You already know. But at the same time, fuck these kids, because we ain't gonna stress our mind. Look, but we gonna love our kids, and we gonna make sure we breed them right. We gonna make sure we raise them right. We gonna rear these children the way they should be.
Yeah, I definitely a rearing
right
type of. I'm here with my kids.
We don't just have kids; we rear kids.
Shit.
Come on, like
these motherfuckers just be having kids and they not really doing nothing as far as the raising portion.
Right.
And it's getting so frustrating to me because I'm like, then stop having them. Then just stop having them.
You let them grow up to be hellions and wild childs and all the other shit. Just stop having them. You feel me? But that's. That, I mean, it is what it is.
Yes.
Damien said technology has rapidly brought these issues quicker than we can deal with it. Come on. And the fact that they got AI robots that motherfuckers can have sex with and all the old shit now, it's just making it even wilder. It's making it even wilder. Like, come the fuck on. How far-fetched are we going to get with the reality that we create?
Very.
Like, how far-fetched? You got to admit that the shit that's going on is far-fetched, and it's the reality that we're creating, though. Instead of creating a reality where we increase and enhance the human race, we're doing things to destroy it, things to lessen it, things to dampen it. You feel me? I'm sorry, but in order for humanity to continue, we have to have children. And in order for you to have children, you have to have men who like pussy and women who like dick.
That's totally not the thing anymore.
And they'd have to be natural. If you want to be all the way, this is real blunt, and we get real blunt. You feel me? Women enjoy men coming in them. They're men. They enjoy the feel of that man ejaculating inside of them. Real men love and enjoy the feeling of ejaculating into a woman. It's natural. Do you understand? It's what's supposed to. Look. If you don't, then I don't know what to say with you. I don't know what to tell you. So Lisa said, I would even go as far as to say, I'd rather a trans kid who is an upstanding person, parent and partner, than a straight kid who grows up to be a shitty person, parent and abusive, out here ruining people. Exactly. I don't have a problem with the trans and pussy, at least in her mouth. Like, that's the real shit. You feel me? But to not have people that enjoy that means we ain't
You know y'all married, right? 'Cause
It's some men who enjoy the Gok 300 devices. Look, my wife just showed me some shit.
I did. I hella did.
My wife just showed me some robotic shit the other day, or yesterday, or was it
I think
today?
it was last night.
Last night, and it looked like the Gok 5000.
Not show me.
I was like,
you know
what?
how sometimes you see something, you're like, dude, I can't unsee this, so you got to see it, right? Like,
Felicia said, and coming in socks too, laughing my ass off. Men will come in a lot of shit. Then stop playing. Let's stop playing. Damien said, again, science has changed the dynamics of creation of life. It started with fertility clinics in the 90s. Buckle up, because it's gonna blow your dreads. Your lock's gonna fly, man. And I already know it. They want to have it to a point. Honestly, I believe they want to have it to a point where you have to go buy a child from the government. You have to apply for a child from the government. You have to breed through the government. I think that's honestly what they want. They want to be able to be in control of the population so much that they dictate when and if you even have a child as a couple. Let's just be real. When I say these motherfuckers want control, they want all the control.
Especially if you're gonna just hand it over. They're like, ooh, thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it. I didn't
Like
have to fight so bad.
This shit goes deeper than just books in front of kids and all the whole shit, if you want to be real about it, because it's all an agenda. It's all a plan. You feel me? But what did she say? Talisha said, in this era, a lot of people don't want kids. They want to be free, or they have fertility issues. Yeah, everybody want to chase the money versus anything else. And in chasing the money, that means you got to dedicate your time to working, hustling, chasing that bag. You feel me? So in that dedication, the time and opportunity for kids is not there. It's fucking.
You'd be like, I ain't got time for this shit.
Right. Who the fuck? What?
Niggas take up all your time? Oh, no. You know they can't handle when they take up all their time. They're like, nah, I got so much shit to do, because they don't be. I really do. Look, I really do have a lot of shit to do. A lot of people are not concerned with being parents these days. They just aren't. It's the man, when I say it takes some time, it takes time.
They are, again, more concerned with chasing the bag. They're more concerned with getting this dollar than they are building life legacies, families, generations. They're not concerned with it. They don't understand the importance of generations. You know what I'm saying? Damien said, no more pussy. It will be like biscuit, add water, just like...
Don't give me no biscuits. You just add
like
water.
You will just need to add men. And that's gonna be fucking horrible. The day that you can just.
Hey, that's fucked up, because man, I sure been wanting some biscuits, Damien. That made me mad right now. You better not give me no biscuits. You just add some water to. You better make me some. I need some biscuits. I'm gonna have to make me some biscuits.
That's I think that's just too much, man. Like, this world is doing too much with all this, and with everything, with all the fake shit. You know, homosexuality, heterosexuality, whatever. You want to be a man, you want to be a woman, whatever. Don't allow little kids to try and cut on themselves, change this, that, or the third, because it might be a decision later in life that they regret, that y'all told this child that they had enough sense to make this type of a life-changing decision, and now they 18, 19, 20 years old, and they want to kill themselves, or did kill themselves, because they realize that they can't switch back, and it's over, and they can't never do this, that, or the third as what they were.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'd have to take extra steps and measures if I even want it, because usually it's children, right? If you change your body, it's
right.
Children.
It's
that's
children.
That's what the piece that you would be, quote unquote, missing out on, right? Because that's where that regret would come later,
right?
And that's why I feel like they need to, like, pump the brakes. You're not old enough to make that type of decision just yet. Or wait till you have kids, at least 1 or 2, right? And then do some shit like that, because then you wouldn't have that quote unquote regret or feel like I should have made a different decision, or I should have went. Like, think.
What if?
Think. Can we think, y'all? This is crazy.
What if you allow a child to have a sex change, right? Mm-hmm. And whether it's a boy or a girl, and this child has this sex change early in life, we'll say before 16, and this child is trying to conform and grow into whatever they changed into, and this child never gets accepted, is never found attractive, is never like, what's that going to do to the psyche of an individual like that? Do you like think about it? Not every person, it's people right now who just are not attractive to motherfuckers and ain't never been with nobody, just as they are. You feel me? And they got problems with their self-esteem, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Now imagine you allow a child to do all this to themselves, and then later and they go through life and never make a connection with anybody. Never this. Oh my God! Do you understand how that's gonna be some traumatizing ass shit?
40-year-old virgin.
the man, 40-year-old fucked up in the motherfucking mind.
Why did that movie pop in my head? I can't with my mind sometimes.
Talisa said back in the day that was a goal: career, marriage, kids. Now it's about careers, getting money, living life, being fly auntie or player uncle. LOL. Right. And then you ain't gonna even be an auntie or uncle because motherfuckers don't want to have kids no more.
Oh, you funny.
40 will cover all that. He said, well, should have listened. Now you're stuck with that manufactured cat. Hey, you probably could have got a little pussy as a dude. But now you got a pussy and don't nobody want it. I'm saying, like, woo. Damien said, no kids here by design. I'm not selfish at all. I love other people's kids. But when they don't listen to their parents, they listen to the wisdom I drop to help them. That's dope. Like how we listen to uncle and auntie. And big ups for that. Because we still need that in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We gotta understand our Black community is really under attack. You feel me? Like, it may be everybody in the world that's doing X, Y, and Z, but it's really our community that's under attack. They want our men to be women. They want our men to want to be women. They want our women to want to be men. You feel me? And they want us to not have families. That way we naturally outbreed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We breed ourselves out of existence. Because if we so concerned with changing our sexuality to be X, whatever the fuck, we're never going to be concerned with having families.
Yeah.
We're never going to be concerned with actually having a lineage. You feel me?
A lot of these niggas are bitches, though.
A lot of these niggas is bitches, though. Real shit. Real shit. And they want them that way. They want their mentality. They want them thinking with their emotions, acting irrational, all of that.
Like that movie, The Hills Have Eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes was crazy, bruh. That shit was nuts. They was in there, to talk about inbred motherfuckers. They was inbred like a motherfucker. But no, not like that. Like, they want us to breed ourselves out of existence so that we don't have kids no more.
Look, Annie says inbreeding.
No, not inbreeding.
Like to just
to not breed ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to breed. And if our men want to be women and our women want to be men, like they want to be, then we're not going to breed. We are going to breed ourselves out of existence by not breeding. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's going to happen if we follow what they want us to follow. If we go with that bullshit, if we don't teach our children to love and accept themselves for who they are, if we don't control the curriculum that they intake, if we don't monitor, watch, and make sure they're not just being influenced by everything.
Unfiltered knowledge.
Yeah.
You gotta somehow.
That unfiltered knowledge has to be filtered.
It has to be filtered somehow. Like you have, which means you have to have time, right? Time to be like, I gotta step in here because it got to a point. Look, I love you. But this nigga, he's like, no, it's cool. We're going to do tablets. Okay, I don't want to do that.
Right.
Still happened. Okay, so Assad, he starts watching fucking YouTube, and I just look at his daddy like, okay, because this can't happen. This letting the children click, 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 because that's all they be doing now. Click. They want to click. That looks interesting. That looks interesting. And I'm like,
with the tablets thing, it's I want them to learn on it, and she knows this.
Yeah,
but with
it's
giving
the wrong
them
type
that,
of learning. Sometimes.
She taught me that yes, we definitely got to filter the information that's coming through this tablet because it can be anything.
He's definitely learning. But what is he learning?
Like, I actually caught him one time. He didn't know it was anything wrong, but when I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, this ain't even right. You know what I'm saying? We need to make sure this shit don't pop up no more. But she showed me shit in the past, like, did you know this, that, or the third? I was like, hell no, nigga, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, that ain't cool. So we really started limiting the amount of time or the available
is it good
usage.
For your brain?
Right.
He would be like, huh? Is it good for your brain? Are you watching something that is like teaching you something? Is it doing anything to feed you good information? And then he had to sit there like, like, you know, kids, they be like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Because if it's not good for your mind, you shouldn't be trying to consume it. And that's what this world is. It's a real consumeristic type of world. Like they just want you to consume any and everything. If you have any and everything, you're sick.
Right.
you become sick. As far as information, you have any and everything, you become sick in the mind. Right. So I'm not trying to just be like, yep, go ahead, do whatever. No, I need you to think. I need you to have a brain because you have an amazing mind. Like,
and I don't want them to, I don't want that either. You know, I don't want my children influenced by what they watch or what the games that they play.
Yeah. And it's literally, you can't control the influence. Once it's in front of them, you don't know how it will influence them.
Right. So you got to make sure that the things that they are intaking are going to influence them appropriately.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the games, the videos that are allowed to watch, you can set parental blocks and do all the whole shit. We talked about this before, you know what I'm saying? And we do a lot of these things, but also the time that they're on these devices, we need to make sure they're not just on them left and right all the fucking time. You feel me? Damien said in Arizona, parents are paid by the state for homeschooling their kids. They're leaving the traditional school system in droves. That's what's up. And we do homeschooling here. Talisha said, yes, it has to be filtered. Damien said, they're controlling the narrative, what they teach their children.
Yeah.
You're right. When you homeschool your child, you have more control over what they're really exposed to, especially the influence of other children, parents, staff members, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
stuff that we have minimized. Like
our children don't know racism. They don't know racist. They don't know.
When I say they talk to everybody,
yeah,
they talk to everybody.
Everybody.
And then they're looking at you crazy when you don't talk back because hi, they got a big ass smile. Hi, how you doing?
They don't know sexism or any of that shit. My kids are real loving, respectable, helpful, violent, aggressive. They're a lot of shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here in front like my kids are just peaches and cream. Like, them motherfuckers is salt, vinegar, and piss too. I ain't gonna lie, but it's how we raise them. You know what I'm saying? But we also allow them to grow up free enough to develop and watch them develop. We watch their habits, their mannerisms, their strengths, their weaknesses. And I know I personally try to influence an environment that's conducive to their different personalities, and my wife tries to make get them to engage in them strengths more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, become stronger in them. And it's just a conscious I think you just have to be conscious of your children in all aspects. You
in
feel
their
me?
Similarities and
in
in
their
their
similarities and differences as well. But with their weaknesses, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like with our children, the weaknesses come because of they're kicking doors and the whole shit. Our children weaknesses come because of their age gaps. You know what I'm saying? The education level. But they really don't have weaknesses like that. They're all super strong in ways, and they're all smart. And as soon as they know something, they know it. My daughter, she's 3, recognizing that she's basically spelling stop at the stop sign, but she's like, that's a S, that's a T, that's a O, that's a P, yada yada yada. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's when we walk around, she's recognizing letters and all the whole shit, but she's not reading like Assad yet. So that's a little, you know, it's just a natural gap. But they help each other fill them gaps. Assad helps her fill that gap. Asir helps her fill that gap. But you know what I'm saying? They help each other fill them age gaps, but we recognize this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we also recognize their strengths as well. Asir, our our middle child, he's going to be so physically adept, it's ridiculous. When I say this boy runs on rocks barefooted, look. He runs on rocks barefoot. I have gravel in my driveway.
I've already been asked, like, that don't hurt their feet. And I laughed. I'm like, I mean,
it don't hurt their feet. The only thing that hurts his feet is a thorn.
Oh, yeah. Because that shit will poke the fuck
when he steps on a fucking thorn. Yeah. But I know his physical ability is going to be off the chart. You know what I'm saying? His structure, I look at it, I see it already. His the way he picks things up, moves things, does different things. His choice. The other day, his sister stepped on his finger on purpose. My son tells me, Dad, I didn't have a choice. I couldn't help it. I had to hit her.
He socked that nigga.
He socked my daughter. But he told me, he said, I had to hit her. I didn't have a choice. I said, you always have a choice. He said, no, but I didn't.
She stepped on me on purpose. Like, he was like,
I said,
he said he had to do it.
He said, I had to do it. Like, she did this to me on purpose, so I had to do it. His decision is always to defend himself by any means. Whether that means he's going to get in trouble because he went extra or he not. I know, don't look at she going to look at it. But
when I say you just described yourself perfectly.
I know.
God damn.
But
when I say
I understand
his kids.
This one right here, he is going to be he's going to be a strong fighter. I think he's going to be like boxing, MMA, something like that. But I also believe he's going to be in a political arena as well.
Oh no, because he fights with his words.
He fights with his words. When I say this little boy will come and talk to you with more sense than a lot of people, he'll come and sit down and gracefully explain. When I say I choose my words correctly and I choose my words carefully. My mama always taught me to think before you speak. So when I say the words I say, I really mean them. He will come and sit next to you and gracefully explain his attitude, his position, why he feels the way he feels, and he will convey it to you in a way that you completely understand him for 4 years old. And it's like
be mad if you're not listening.
And he'll ball up on you. I am mad at you right now because you're not listening to me.
Yeah. Look, so whatever you think you was doing, you go like this. Like now you looking like
hold on.
I was listening already, but now you got my full attention, little motherfucker. What is happening? No. Ari has virtual school now, and it's really good for her mental health, and that's really awesome. It's so crazy because as far as children, some need that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? They need the virtual so that they can better prioritize themselves. They can better prioritize their time, right? Because going to a schoolhouse is so different.
That's what I was about to get into.
Go ahead.
Imagine what you do for your child when you remove them from a public school setting.
Mm-hmm.
You completely remove the social stress of having to appearance wise participate in this social game. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I don't care who you are, when you go to school is damn near a fashion show. It's stressful for certain kids. Certain kids cannot compete or keep up with the social pressures of school, and they become the ones who get talked about. You know what I'm saying? They become the ones who get stepped on, who get treated bad, yada, 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 yada. Not saying this is Ari, because I know my Ari, she be on her shit. You feel me? I see her little fly blue in her hair and all the whole shit. It's good. I love it. But there are kids like this, because I remember being young. You know what I'm saying? I remember being that fly nigga. First one with Carl Kanai at school, first one with cross colors, first one with this, the bows and this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? I remember being that, but I remember the kids on the other end who didn't have it like that, who used to get talked about, who used to get bagged on, who used to get roasted. That's a social pressure that my son, when he get ready for school, he go in his room, he find his favorite shirt he want to show off for the day, and he brush his teeth, wash his face, and he good. My wife makes sure that his hair is always it's either prepped for getting done or it's done. So he either got his afro out, or it's in some thick braids, or it's really braided up. You know what I'm saying? And he get on, and that's what he's wearing. And he's be like, "Hey, you guys, you like my shirt?
Y'all like my hair?
It just got done. Whoopty whoop whoop." And that's as far as any social pressures that he might even face. You know what I'm saying? His whole focus be on academic.
Yeah.
That's the environment we want our children in. An environment where
the best number he can get right now is 4, and he's barely started with a year, right? He's at all 3s.
Right.
Because that's your focus. Buddy.
That's your focus, is their education.
Yeah.
And because we allow him to homeschool, we get a different type of mentality out of him. We got a different type of education level out of him, a different type of understanding.
I don't think no one could make my children focus the way that me and the father can make them focus. I just don't think so. And that is honestly from trial and error for me. So it would have been different if the older children were biologically mine, right? Well, I got to see them go to school. I've spent time going up to the school. I've spent time sitting inside the classrooms. Like, I've been that one to be like, hey, it's time to focus. Okay. Right. Like, don't think that just because you go to a schoolhouse that we're not gonna somehow be involved. Like, you think that you are getting away with something, right? That I can get away with something
because my parents are not here.
Excuse me? Huh? No, that I've been told before, like, you gotta calm down and you're not really supposed to be up here and all this stuff. Well, when it comes to y'all trying to say something about the kids, because when it comes to Black children, they usually try to put us like ADHD. You need an IEP in order to basically get through school. But that honestly has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it. That child has some other shit on their mind that they think is more fucking relevant than damn school.
Than school.
I been one of them kids. You can't tell me that that's not what the fuck. You had mentioned in another one where your mom, you was worried about your mom.
Right.
Something else was more of a priority.
When I was in school, my mom was always sick. My mom was always sick.
But look, they say, well, he's the troublemaker. He can't sit still. Well, he this and he that, right? When that's not really it. That's what they see.
My everything at that point was my mom. You feel me? I didn't give a fuck what the teacher was talking about. My mom went to the hospital the night before.
There's my kids.
Hey, look, cut it out.
As he's talking about much respect for you guys and the listeners who have kids, because that's them.
We'll just be Uncle Damien and Auntie Lisa, and we appreciate that. We love it. Real shit. Damien said, I love the honesty of kids. Real shit. Kids will tell you straight to your face.
I say that quite a bit.
No, that's her fucking go-to. Use your words.
Excuse me. I don't know what that means. Like, don't hit me with a certain face and you're not talking to me. What's happening? Oh shoot.
Talisha said, yep, social pressures, especially for teens. Her issue was with rude teachers, and she not going to let it slide. LOL. I'm like, yeah, can't be cussing out teachers.
Because guess what?
Hey, look.
I was also that one. Hey, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, nigga?
And look, Damien hit another one on the head. Another one on the head. He busting people. Non-white children are punished more or taken out of the classroom. Mm-hmm. They are made to be
an example.
Oh, yeah, made to be an example. See, I told you those kids are not intelligent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lived it, watched it, and it was like it's not happening in mine. Because when I say I know, I already was pretty sure the outcomes, bullshit. Right? Like, if anybody knows us, they know that I was there to assist him with 3 of the 4 of his children.
Right.
And to see the dynamic change once I started having children of my own was like, I already know how certain things become, especially, look, these
my
sons,
children, my babies, they some handfuls.
Okay, but these sons though, right? You're not about to say that my son's not intelligent because he would, like, that I know how they are, but they would see only the portion that is shown, right? Because they don't take time to, know students like that. Like, the way the classroom is set up, it's one teacher to how many students. They don't know each situation. They don't know each living situation. They don't know if they have both parents in the house. There's a lot of things that the teachers just don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass. So, like, you're not going to group us in and say we're all the same, because I've already lived that experience too. Yeah. We're not all the same. We have our own experiences, and when you be like, I know someone that's just like you, woo, 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 and you ain't ever talked to someone, okay, you're going to get attitude from that child, especially if it's my kid.
Yeah.
Don't be mixed with that nigga. Oh, God. Our child is going to be like, bitch, or whoever.
They're going to jump off at you real nuts.
Now, we got to come up there being the crazy parents now, because
I couldn't imagine my children in a public school again. My older children, I'm so glad they done with school.
Just one now.
It's just fucking one. Nuts. I only got one. That's my baby girl, Sarah. You feel me? She's in her last year. She's doing great, and that'll be the last one with public school. Mm-hmm. After that, college is it. Do you know how many times Assad has been suspended or in trouble? None. He gets in trouble with us because niggas sit down and pay attention. Because he wants to get up and go to the bathroom during class when we told him to go before. Or he wants to take all day getting whatever materials he might need when the teacher says, go get your whiteboard or go get your writing utensil, whatever it may be. He wants to take extra time to go and fucking get it. Hurry your ass up and get back to class. Oh, my bad. And he
chilling, smiling, like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. I was taking all day, nigga.
But now, if that was a classroom setting and he went to his backpack to get what he needed, you know what I'm saying? Because when you in the younger grades, you got your area to put your backpack and shit, right? So if that was a school setting, the teacher would try to call them disruptive or said they were not in their seat where they're supposed to be when they yada, yada, yada. Well, we as parents, we understand it differently. You know what I'm saying? We know our child is being our child. That's just who he is. He gonna do some extra shit. Yeah, he gonna do some extra shit on the way to do what he's doing.
Sidetracked, both of us.
So I'm not gonna get mad at him for doing what I know he's gonna do. I'm just gonna check him, course correct him. Nigga, get your butt back to what you're supposed to be doing.
He's like, oh yeah.
In a public school environment, we would have probably got called. Yeah, Assad was not in his seat today. He was disruptive in class. Yada, yada, yada. He's going to be sent home for the rest of it. Like, it would have been some extra ass shit. I ain't even having it. Fuck all that. Talisha said, yes, and kids are different because Lil Q is way more structured within himself and doesn't care to go back and forth with teachers. He like let me just get this done so I can move on. LOL. Right.
That's
See?
exactly Assad.
See?
Assad likes the classroom setting, but he definitely likes the having things set at his own pace.
Right.
Because that's what you was talking about the other day. You could just do it all, but I like to have a break.
He does. And like that's just, I love it, but
we've gotten to create our own normal. That's not how many kids get to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Because he always has about 6 lessons.
It's usually about 6.
So my wife always tell him, do 3 lessons after he's done with his classes. Go ahead, do your 3 lessons and take a break, and then go ahead and knock the other 3 out. I don't mind that. It just that if you let him, that break will be fucking forever, because he'll try and be like, I just did 3 and I'm taking a break, and he'll keep trying to say that, and I'm like, dude, if you keep taking a break, it's gonna be 4, 5 o'clock
so
before you done. So how about we get back to it?
I've had to pay attention to that recently, and that's due to me because I've been tired, right? Like there's been time where I'm asleep. You're doing shit. You're not gonna say get back to it. Like
but this is why I tell him, hey, look, man,
I give him like an hour.
Let's just knock your lessons all the way out.
I've been giving him like a quote for his break. We'll get back to him like an hour. So once we catch that part,
right,
then it's been fine. But I had hospital stay.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
so
a whole lot
that
going.
Fucked up some shit. And what's crazy is it didn't even mess up his schooling and getting it done.
For me,
it was the time frame of when it was getting done hella late.
I'm like, hey, look, let's just knock them all the way out. Get them done, because I try to explain to them, yo, it's not they're not difficult for you, right? Your lessons aren't difficult. If they're not difficult, then let's not prolong it. Let's go ahead and knock it out. That way you can really just play and do what you need to do and not be interrupted. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and knock it out. I understood taking the break earlier. You know what I'm saying? That was
honestly to get him
into the mood and the groove of it. I know. I already know. And now I'm trying to get him in the groove of, you know what? I'm smart enough to bang this out and just move on with my day. And I don't need to take a break because I'm smart enough. I know how to do all of this. It's not a problem. Felicia said, and Lil Q has never been suspended either, and he's in the 9th grade. Good shit, man. By the time I was in the 9th grade, I had been suspended too many damn times to count. Shit. Talisha said, nah, already getting too comfy. I'm making breakfast and lunch now. LOL, I am not the lunch lady. This ain't a cafeteria.
Said,
but mama.
I'm so hungry.
Damien said, oh shit. He said, I experienced polite racism last night. We were invited by a white friend to his church for dinner and a movie. The movie showed all of the criminals as black. Also, it was so preachy about how kids without dads, how they are more likely to be violent criminals. They were white ministers who preached to a white audience. It was fucked up. Only black there and seated in the front and center table. Wow. I thought they were going to put my face on the big screen. They did. You just didn't see it.
Right. So this is an experiment.
Right. This is an experiment.
Oh my God.
Talisha said, but now she is my workout partner, and that's her PE. LOL. We run from neighborhood dogs for exercise. Oh my God.
Hey, that's what's up,
but that's dope too, though. It's funny, but it's dope. I love it.
Physical exercise is definitely needed.
Good.
So that's what's up.
Good. That's good shit. Quincy, get your ass out there with them and go for run from
both
some dogs.
Quincy's.
Yeah, both Quincy's. Or go tackle some dogs, nigga.
Right.
She said, I'm weak at Damien.
Cause that shit,
that's
the fuck?
Crazy. Like that's what's that movie? Get Out? That's like a Get Out type of situation, man. Like, hold on. What's going on here?
I'm assuming since you said like it was a movie too, you really stayed for the whole thing?
You stayed for the whole thing, nigga.
I would have laughed.
Oh hell, hold on.
It's over.
Hold on.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. There's something fishy going on. We gotta investigate. And get the fuck up out of here. I'm not doing that, man. Cause I don't know. With shit like that.
Said, hell no. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't stay for the whole thing. What the fuck?
Because look, at that point, I feel like I fuck how they feel. I'm uncomfortable like a motherfucker, and I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. I'm out of here. I got some weird. I be thinking weird shit. Like, nigga, did y'all just have a drawing? All the members put a token black person face in the fucking pot, and then y'all drew, and my face got picked. Y'all said, "Oh, I know a black person." Everybody dropped a picture in the fucking pot or a name, and is that how the fuck I'm the only one here? Why the fuck am I here? Oh, look, and then I'm up and I'm sitting in them front row, motherfucker. Hold the fuck up. There's something fishy going on here. Yeah. I don't want none of your popcorn that's buttered. I don't want none of your fancy pop soda. I don't want none of it. The youngest one was 67. It was Heaven's wife.
It was Heaven's waiting room. He said,
oh no. My God, no.
Bro. Yeah, gotta go. Gotta go.
I can't do it. David in the building. What's up, bro? What's up? I don't understand. Bro, why they watching that type of movie at church? Much love, bro. Hey, thanks for tapping in, man. Coming through, slide through, man. Stay glued in with us. But that's a no-no for me. I don't even exactly. Why are they watching that type of movie in the church? Like, what is the point of that? What is the pastor or the preachers trying to drive home? And I'm just not gonna be. I can't be in that type of setting. And that's how Talisha said. And that's how they spread the misinformation / prejudice to the masses. I can't do an all one race church, club, school, job, etc. because it's going to be ignorance where there isn't diversity. Exactly, Talisha. Come on, man. Let's talk about it. If there is no diversity, it will be a lot of fucking ignorance. Because the let's just say the lemmings is leading the lemmings. You feel me? You got one if it's a couple racists in there, they gonna eventually combine their racism into some other shit, and it's gonna fester through an unfiltered, undiverse situation. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody tell them shit because they don't.
Ain't nobody gonna say shit to them. They gonna walk around making all the stupid little remarks they want. You know what I'm saying? Being cynical, being smart mouth, being snarky. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the little shit.
They're like, this works for me.
Right?
No one can tell me nothing because this is what they know.
This is what they know. This is what they do. So, excuse me. You know them talking burps when you be talking. So when the situations come up, it's gonna go unchecked. Damien said, when I moved out here, it was reality meets the Dave Chappelle show. Ooh, wee. I know fuck it was because goddamn, I know it was like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Or who the fuck you think I am? You got me fucked up today. Or you got the right one today, baby. Stop playing. You ain't just gonna talk to me slick like I'm, because I know in them certain states, just like in Texas, I know it's towns and people and all the whole shit who got them ways that they just straight racist. You know what I'm saying? They just straight fucking racist. Damien said, right. Yeah, exactly. I already know where you're going with it. Like, I've been in them situations, especially in the military, you know what I'm saying, where they try to use their rank, their position, their power, their authority over me. And they learn real quick. They learn real quick that I didn't give a fuck about none of that. I'll take this shit off and whoop your motherfucking ass. I'll take a demotion. You could kick me out. But what's gonna be said when it's all said and done is he whooped the motherfucking shit out of you. That's what's gonna be said and done. He wasn't too many more of your monkeys or whatever the fuck you were saying. He wasn't too many more of those. And I bet you don't talk like that again. Because one thing about an individual like me is I give a fuck more about my respect and my pride than that position, than that job, than that paycheck, than any of it. I ain't gonna even lie. You're not just gonna talk to me any kind of way. You're not just gonna treat me any kind of way. You're not just gonna make me do anything. You feel me? It's not popping like that. And if I gotta become aggressive and be that angry black man, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what that do. I'm gonna show you what it look like. Because you showing me what your racism look like. You feel me? And where I'm not a racist individual, I will fight racism with being an angry black man, but I'll be physically violent. I will be physically, like, you're not just going to talk to me any kind of way. I'm going to set a precedent. I'm going to set an example out of your motherfucking ass where you trying to clown me, where you trying to boy this and, slick talk and all the whole shade shit. Nah, we ain't going to let that fly. That ain't going to fly around here. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck what you wrote in on. Fuck what you learned. Who taught you that shit and all the whole nine. We checking all of it around here. Those environments where don't nobody say nothing, and you got that good old boy system. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers in cahoots, and they talk behind. They go out to lunch and they be talking all slick, and they always in a little group congregating. They yada yada. Man, fuck them all. You ain't just gonna do that. Not with me. Talisa said, and black people are always the poster boys for how failure looks. But other races have high divorce rates too, and fatherless homes too, and abuse, etc. Right.
No, they only like to highlight us.
Yeah. And
the negative light.
Let's face it, other races kill their family members a lot higher than black people. Black people may go to jail, this, that, and the third. But we ain't unaliving our family members like that.
He said I'm the only black on a black. I'm not fucking bro. I think it's because of like the environment, right? When I was young,
right.
It was majority white. I can't. I
lived in the hood and went to school with the white people. My mama thought it was best to send me because she was trying to keep me out of the gang violence. I'm not gonna say that it was a wrong decision. Mm-hmm. She was trying to keep me out of the gang violence because we already lived in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Every place we lived in LA was the hood. We lived in 30s, 40s, 60s, 20s, BPS. We lived in Black Peastone Hood. We lived in all kind of hoods in LA, VNGs. We lived in all the hoods. Like, if we didn't, my mama friends did, or my friends did, or, you know what I'm saying? So we was always in that, but she didn't want me to go to school in the hood. So she would send me to school with all the white people. And that right there, I think I would have rather go to school with all the black people. I'd rather go to school in the hood, to be honest, because it was so much bullshit that I dealt with out there. It was crazy. They just said laughing my ass off at Davey. Yeah, that Cleveland Brown one.
I didn't live in a black neighborhood until after 7th grade.
For real?
Yeah. And that was honestly because my great grandma had died, and then we moved into that house. So that for me, like, it was majority white, like everywhere.
No, the fuck you didn't, David.
You heard about my Halloween costume. I dressed in whiteface, then attended a Mormon church. Where are the pictures?
I need some.
Where are the pictures, bro?
I need some pictures. Oh shit!
What?
I just figured out how to turn the different sounds down.
Wow!
Look at there.
Figuring stuff out, playing with buttons.
Okay, I could get.
I feel like it's the same.
I'm gonna fuck with it. It's a way to do it though. I got some ideas. I gotta play with it when we go offline though. I'm gonna play with it, figure it out exactly how to turn the volumes up and down. But I think I got it where it. I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. But yeah, I just access some new shit. But it's I want to see them pictures, Damien.
That's hella funny.
I know you did not do that, bro. I know you did not fucking do that for real. Stop playing with me. Send me the pictures right now. I want to email them to me, 50capone@hotmail.com. Email them to me right now, bro. I want to see them fucking pictures. I want to put them up. I need to see these pictures. I know you did not do no white face. I gotta see. Show me the pic. Show me the pictures. There you go. There go my email. Boom, bang, pow. Boom, bang, pow. Shoot me them pictures, motherfucker. That's hella crazy. That's crazy. To even think of that shit, you would be the one. You would be the fucking one.
He said I had to.
He said I had to do it. Fuck what they talking about. I had to do it. I hope everybody had a safe Halloween. If y'all went out and celebrated, whatever y'all did do. We don't really partake in the holidays and shit like that. My mom brought my kids candy. They came and kicked it with them.
Okay.
All right, bet. My mom bought my kids candy, came, kicked it with them, chilled out for a minute, watched a movie, and then bounced out. My kids ate the candy, been eating the candy since, fucking it up, whether we say so or not. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everybody had a nice Halloween, happy Halloween, a good, safe one. Shit can get crazy. Shit get wild, period, in life, but Halloween seems to be, we all know, you know what I'm saying? It gets wild, it gets loony, but I hope everybody was safe.
I don't.
If you grew up like I grew up, you know. We used to cut up and turn up on Halloween. You feel me? But we always try to be as safe as possible. So whatever your festivities was, I hope y'all are safe. I hope y'all had fun, man. It ain't nothing wrong with celebrating the holidays as long as you doing it for the right reasons and not really as long as we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it for the kids so they can have fun and this, that, and the third, yeah, that's cool. But understand that these holidays, they come from a once upon a time reality, a once upon a time existence. Damien said, okay, I'll get them to you. So he said, hey, I got a question. Apple juice or orange juice? For which one tastes better? LOL. I like them both, but apple juice. I think apple juice just tastes better. Orange juice is good to me. I like orange juice and apple juice, but apple juice.
Like mine has to be apple juice, right? Because I don't like orange juice.
I think it's the more subtle, acceptable flavor. Orange juice has a certain bite to it.
Yeah, the citrus.
Yeah, and if you don't depulp it right, it'd be a lot of pulp in it. So it makes, orange juice a little more textured than apple juice. So I think that's why apple juice.
I like OJ and Ford Broncos.
Stupid.
Okay.
But I think apple juice is a little more acceptable for a lot of people, simply for those couple reasons right there. That palate and that the actual.
Why? What are you and Q talking about apple juice and orange juice? What's happening with the apple and the orange? Thank you, apple. Cranberry, where's it at?
Yeah. See, and there you go.
That wasn't an option,
but it wasn't an option, Dave. It wasn't an option.
Oh, I didn't know, Jay. See, but remember I told you the other day, right? I'm just picky. There's a lot of stuff.
She's hella picky. When I say picky, she's picky.
You'll be like, it's a no. No.
I had something I wanted to discuss, but we had our time. We always say about 2 hours, and she's super pregnant over here, so we.
Yeah, I'm done. I need to stand up. I already stood up for a second. Yeah. That wasn't long enough.
But we'll jump into what I was going to talk about next week. I'm just gonna throw it out there though. You married, y'all been married for a while, you break up, you get with somebody else, it's been about 5-6 years, your ex needs help financially. Your ex-husband, your ex-wife. It's been about 5-6 years. Do you help them? And why? If not, why? If so, why? Think about it. And we're going to talk about this next weekend. Till then, it's been real. It's been blunt. It's been real fucking blunt. The show, we keep it real. We keep it black. We keep it black, love, and unity. 50 Capone.
I'm J-Poo.
Enjoy the music on the way out. And enjoy your weekend, man. If you don't already follow us, make sure you follow us. You feel me? Make sure you like.
Motherfucking slap, nigga.
Make sure you subscribe. No matter where you're watching this from.
You know Young Rick made this shit.
You can find all my music on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all the whole shit. I love you.
I'm trying to see you when the bag is set. Ask what's next. Pick me and I bless you with a life that's lit. Brand new whips. Pick me and I take you on exotic trips. First class shit. Pick me and I pick you, baby.
Pick me and we can ball for life. I guarantee that I'll make you my wife. It ain't complicated. No matter. Little mama was pressure. I ain't sweat it up. Kept it P.I. player, but I let her know. Everything I say, I'm on a pedophile. Fatty chasing forevermore. See, I'm married to this mob shit. Got me sliding in the Chevy 160 in the cockpit. Trying to put chocolate ice on your neck. All but gas, move you up out the side. What's next? Nothing but big flex. I don't need much. Just head and bomb sacks. I'm a certified vet. Still running the straight, still thugging, moving up packs and 18 inch. Talk is cheap, so my demonstration off the chart. Wear my heart on my sleeve, I'ma play my part. Kept it 100 from the jump. Now it's different color stones, every stone
Trying to
different
see you when
color.
the bag is set. Ask what's next. Pick me and I bless you with a life that's lit. Brand new whips. Pick me and I take you on exotic trips. First class shit. Pick me and I pick you, baby.
Pick me and we can ball for life. I guarantee that I'll make you my wife. It ain't stuck on the way you move, baby. She fucking me like she gon' be my new lady. Look, been thinking about it and you may be the type of man could keep for life. Make my wife. Laced with ice. If loving you was wrong and I fell with pride, only thing makes sense is you by my side. I know love, but a love like this in a world full of hate, it's hard to exist. But I still happen to put diamonds on your wrist, right? Say she never had it, but she loving what it feels like. Feels right, all white, gold metal, luxury pedals, just clothes and scrub. Plus I kill her with that death straw. Face down, that's up, you know how the rest go. I'ma lace you with the best, like 20 bands, get the free Chanel.
Trying to see you when the bag is set. Ask what's next. Pick me and I bless you with a life that's lit. Brand new whips. Pick me and I take you on exotic trips. First class shit. Pick me and I pick you, baby.
Pick me and we can ball for life. I guarantee that I'll make you my wife. It ain't complicated. I'm trying to see you big ballin', pulling the bands up. Love the way you thump through them hundreds, wrapping them bands up. Fascinated, looking for something sacred. I could give you what you want and need, but I'm a gangster, baby. I got a crazy life, I live it to the max. Full throttle, ain't no looking back. If you with it, I'm with it, let's get this paper. No, I don't have hops, I got haters, baby. I'm trying to see you in a blacked out Rover. Prada jeans, no panties with the diamond chain choker on. Smoking on the best weed out of Cali, bout to make a couple milli out the Mudville Valley, love. I don't do none of the hating, I keep it cheap and it's good, so I'm about to put the Chevy on sprays. Trying to see you ride shotty with the balls later on, about to take them jeans off
Trying to
with the
see you when the
benefits.
bag is set. Ask what's next. Pick me and I bless you with a life that's lit. Brand new whips. Pick me and I take you on exotic trips. First class shit. Pick me and I pick